Our greatest mentor has to be the past. Although our teachers are essential, Harry Truman never goes to college, but is a lover of books. He said at one point that he believed he'd read nearly every book in the library near his house as a kid. And he would say that the only new thing in the world is the history we do not yet know. The reason people study history is that it is literally a form of time travel, literally a way to be tipped off about the future. And the founding of Stoicism is itself an echo of that bit of wisdom. Zeno, the founder of Stoicism, is a young merchant. He travels the Mediterranean dealing in Tyrian purple. That is the dye that would make the fanciest and brightest cloaks of the Athenians and later the Romans, until one day he suffers a shipwreck and he washes up penniless in Athens, where walking through the agora, he stops by a bookseller and he hears that bookseller reading aloud a story of Socrates. Asking the bookseller where he can find a person like that, he is introduced to his teacher, the philosopher Crates, whose nickname at that time was the door opener, which is what great teachers do. They open doors to other worlds to us. It was listening to that bookseller, listening to Socrates come alive, a man who was at that point quite dead, that a prophecy that Zeno had heard as a young boy finally made sense to him. He had asked the oracle at Delphi, "What is the secret to a good life?" And the oracle had told him, "You will become wise when you begin to have conversations with the dead." And that's what Zeno was doing there in the agora, listening to that bookseller. It's what I do every time I pick up a book. It's what Patton was doing when he read. It's what Stockdale was doing when he was introduced to Epictetus. They were participating in what we call the great conversation, the great works of antiquity,